expected to be back in Kingdom Hearts already, but I'm down.
I can't help it at this point. I have been fully invested by days, and I know that's not going to affect anything for a while, but still.
Yeah. Honestly, there's only one Link to Roxas in this game, and you don't see him, that's for sure.
Okay, sure, go ahead and make Birth by Sleep data. I'm excited to give this a shot. I've heard very good things about Aqua, not so much Ventus and Terra, but mostly because I haven't heard about them. I don't know if there's...
So, Ventus is generally beloved by the fandom, and Terra's splitting. There are people who love him, and there are people who hate him.
Is this copyright?
Yes.
What? Okay, now I hear it. Okay, see, I know that's Xehanort, but beyond that, I have no context for what's going on here.
I mean, they're basically just showing off scenes that are gonna happen in the game.
Oh, that's Vanitas, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Vanitas.
I recognize the helmet.
You recognize the helmet from Vanitas?
From Yeetus Vanitas, yes, the legendary Monsters Inc. scene.
I honestly can't pick between that scene, and my guess is nobody ever loved it.
Both of those are sick, honestly. Alright. Sounds good, see ya. Alright. I still don't understand why they made Simple and Clean techno. Like, credit Simple and Clean, I definitely prefer to this. Ooh, the Nordice. That's lovely. Ventus's heart station? It's shattered. That's probably not good. Alright. So I know this takes place like 10 years before KH1. Alright, let's give this a go. It's time to get excited. Okay, let's just go standard. Sure, vibrate. Vibrate can happen, I'm okay with that. Disney and Square, two of the biggest copyright hounders out there. Seriously? Okay, we just did this. Okay. Destiny Islands. And make a joke about where it all began. But we know that ain't the case.
This world is just too small.
Okay. One of the organization cloaks.
There, you see, an empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
Oh boy. Hey, where am I?
Who's there?
I'm a brand new heart.
But this is... Why are you in my heart?
The light brought me. I saw it shining in the distance. Followed it here.
Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I have left is slipping away.
Then you should join your heart with mine.
Huh?
Now our hearts untouched. Nothing else will slip away. One day, you'll be strong enough to win back the part that already did.
Right. Thanks.
It's time to wake up now. All we need to do is...
Open the door.
Ah! A keyblade.
Okay. Merged with a fledgling heart. Sora's goddamn hotel, no doubt. So, was Ven the first? Yeah, Ven must have been the first guest at the Heart Hotel.
A meteor shower.
Huh. Land of Departure. Never heard of this place before. Old home of the Keyblade wielders, I guess?
Alright, I'm back.
When are you supposed to pick who you're playing as? Because it looks like
Oh,
I'm
you're in
Ven.
the tutorial.
Okay.
This is a skippable moment anytime you boot the game up from now on. But this is, it's teaching you how to play.
Can't see much from here.
Alright, Ven merged with Sora, didn't he? Oh! He wields it ice pick style, I love it. Let's see.
Isaac style? Is that what you'd call reverse wielding?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I've never seen
got
Land
time
of
to spare.
Departure before. So,
yeah.
it must be a world that either has fallen or for some reason people don't have access to anymore.
Land of Departure has only appeared in 2 Kingdom Hearts games.
What? You want a piece of me too?
Okay, calm down, man. Oh, okay.
Win.
So that's how magic works, including Cure. So it all works on a load timer, and you can have multiples of the same thing. So if you really wanted, you could have an entire command deck of nothing but Kiragas. It'd be a really boring way to fight, but you could. The way I like to do it is roughly, once you get a full deck, roughly every 2 or 3 commands, I like to add a Kiraga so that I'm not waiting for my cure to spell
what
to
am I
reload
messing
if I
around here for?
get whammied
I'm gonna
immediately
miss
after
the
healing.
meteor shower.
Okay.
Commands do a lot more damage than regular attacks, and you're going to want to be using them frequently. Oh, and also there's a command melding mechanic in this game, so that's why each command has a certain level. You need to max a command before you can A, learn its ability that you've gotten by melding it, and B, make it max level so that you can then use it to meld another command. I'll get more into that once we actually get into the main game.
Once I actually have stuff I can do.
Yeah. Birth by Sleep is a game that I really enjoy in an interesting way, because I enjoy quite a bit the melding commands mechanic. It can be a little grindy, but I find it extremely satisfying.
Well, I'm open to it. Alright. So this place has only shown up in 2 Kingdom Hearts games?
Yep.
Wow. Place must have gone to even worse shit than Hollow Bastion, huh?
Wow.
I mean, it's a world dedicated to a Keyblade wielder group that doesn't exist when we start Kingdom Hearts 1, so you know something
Why does it
happens.
seem so familiar?
I'm just gonna go operate on the assumption that Xehanort ate it. The entire world. He
He ate the world, he Pac-Man'd it.
Yeah.
Waka. Wait, no, he's Leonard Nimoy, so I guess he'll shout fascinating as he eats it instead of Waka.
Oh. Hi, Aqua.
Whoa!
Don't scare people, man. That's rude.
Give me a break, Aqua.
Then, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought up.
So they have to do that with the Sora equivalent of every
Did I dream
trio
that
person.
place up?
Yeah,
It
Shion
really
did
felt
it.
like I'd been there before.
Kyrie did it.
Looking up at the
that
stars.
just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always. That opening didn't tell us completely different at all.
Is Xehanort originally from Destiny Islands?
Hey, Aqua.
I believe it
You
is
ever
implied
wonder
that he
what
was born in
stars are?
Destiny Islands,
Where
yes.
light comes from?
It doesn't really matter overall,
What'd they
but
say?
when Riku was talking
That every
about
star up
the one
there is
person
another
who
world.
left, allegedly, it's implied that that was Xehanort.
Terra.
Okay, because like the opening, it's like this world is too
Hard to believe
small.
there are so many worlds out
And
there
I'm like,
besides
that
our own.
sounds like a Xehanort
The
thing.
light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
Gee, I wonder who the
too
Sora
young to
of the
know
group
now.
is.
Quit treating me
Yeah.
like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
If they can get Kyrie half
help
as
it.
capable as Aqua, I'll be very
You
happy.
two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
They seem to have a neat dynamic already. That's neat.
Yeah, like, they don't show a lot of it, but it's implied that they've been living together and training together for
Oh,
a few
yeah.
years now.
Terra, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Oh, neat. Huh.
Here.
Those look very familiar.
I get one too?
Palpu fruit?
Yeah.
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with
Oh,
star-shaped
speak of the
fruit,
devil.
and the fruit represents an unbreakable connection.
So you might remember
As long
that
as
in
you and
Kingdom
your
Hearts
friends
1,
carry the
Kyrie's
luck
making a
charm
lucky
shaped like it,
charm.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can ever drive you
How did
apart.
Aqua
the
did the same
seashells?
thing,
You'll
but hers are
always
much
find
better.
your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells, but I did the best with what I had.
Those are better than the seashell
Sometimes
one.
You are such a girl.
Exactly.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
That's what she took offense
So
to.
this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
You're the mage of the group, then, aren't you?
What?
Yeah, Aqua's very magic themed.
An unbreakable
She has the highest
connection.
magic stat, and her strength stat's pitiful. Which makes her early game the most difficult of all the characters, because in early game you don't have access to anything.
Oh.
I never use D-Links. Like, I know people like
tomorrow's the
some
exam.
people like them and some people use them,
Anybody
but
want
I
to spar?
always forget they're there.
I can take you.
Ah, crap, I've been doing data battles, so my instinct is going to be to try to dodge and block and stuff.
I mean, you should have dodge and block, I
Oh,
believe.
what? That's early.
Yeah, Terra's got a big old dash. Ventus has a dodge roll.
Quit going easy.
Aqua has a cartwheel.
You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
If you insist, kid. Let's see. Okay, wants me to... There we go. Okay.
Take that.
Alright. I still need to figure out X sometimes, because X is in a different spot on like each controller I've ever played on.
Yeah.
So when it says press X, my instinct is to press where square
that works
is.
fine if you're fighting one-on-one, but you need to know how to handle a crowd too.
I've had that pain when I try to play Xbox games or use my Xbox controller for PC games. There's supposedly a way to hook up PlayStation controllers, but it's kind of a pain in the ass because my computer won't automatically recognize them as
Oh,
Xbox
okay.
controllers.
That's where shot lock is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the goal is you want to max the shot lock when you do the lock on, because when you max the shot lock, you get a lot more out of it. Like a lot more bang for your buck.
Alright, so this is my character for this version of the game.
No, this is your character for the fight.
Okay.
Choose the character for the version of the game will come up in a minute. This is...
Okay.
it's basically giving you a chance to test someone out.
I should probably just try to figure Terra out, since he's gonna be the first one I use.
I mean, you'll have plenty of time to figure it out. The game has a pretty decent difficulty level. And it's a bit of, some people see it as a criticism, but I've never minded it. Birth by Sleep basically makes you play the game 3 times. There's big differences, but I can definitely understand why people would make that criticism.
I mean, if it's short enough and different enough, I don't see the big deal.
You're gonna clean up.
Each playthrough is about 9 hours, but the story is completely different for each character, although it is intersecting with all the other characters. Kind of like playing Sonic Adventure or something.
Okay, that's not too bad.
To look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
Oh, and of course, all of the bosses are different. There is only one shared boss across the entire game, other than like character bosses that reappear.
You don't want to lose track of stuff that's
Because
happening.
everybody fights Vanitas, for example.
Are save points canonical things that exist now?
No, I don't think so. At least
No,
this is the only time they ever mention
Yeah,
them.
they just outright acknowledged it right there. So I'm like baffled. Like that.
I'm gonna be honest, I never really thought about it because they don't bring it up again. I just think it's tutorial texts. I'm really glad this is skippable because while I like a lot of the cutscenes that happen here, it's a really slow opening for no good reason.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Like the game's going to teach you
Me
how to
too.
play again when you get to the real part of the game. Not to this extent, but it'll retell you how to do things that it told you how to do in this tutorial.
All right, so is Ven that much younger than Terra and Aqua? 'Cause-
Ven now is Sora's age in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
Together.
Because they made a point to specify that it's Aqua and Terra's Mark of Mastery.
Yeah, Ven's much younger.
That
I
would
think
be the
it's supposed to be
last
like
night we
Aqua
ever
is...
spent beneath the same stars.
I want to say Aqua's 19 and Terra's 20.
Oh, wow. See, I would have guessed like 16 or so. Oh, what? Sure. What you got, Mick? Why is he surfing on a book? Like... Was he-
I've never actually read the Ultimanias, so I could have their ages wrong, and that's the only place you can really see their ages if you read an Ultimania.
Yeah, I actually picked it up.
I didn't know they were out yet, so now I want to go get one.
Mickey,
If I had seen that text earlier, I
cannot
probably would have
shake
asked you to
the
grab me
feeling
one and
that
I'd pay you back.
something terrible is about to transpire.
There's only the one. I can let you borrow it if you want. I'm scared to open it until I'm caught up.
It's more of a collector's thing, really. I don't want to have it just to read it. I want to have it to have it. So
Okay, that's
that wouldn't
fair.
do it for me.
If I see any others, I'll let you know. Alright, with the...
Alright, so here's the moment where you finally pick your character. And this is where the game starts if you choose to skip the tutorial.
Brute force in combat, quick attacks, nimble, and mage. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's actually the order you suggested.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a reason it's the suggested order. The game suggests that order.
Nomura himself. It doesn't particularly matter to me, because I have no, like, connection to any of these characters, besides...
I mean, you know to fear Terra.
Yes, I do. Freaking obviously evil, but whatever.
Yes.
No, like, Xehanort
Like-
is so clearly evil.
The story's supposed to be like that none of them saw his evilness coming, but like he's so clearly evil looking
Today you will be
that
examined
particular
for the
aspect of
mark
Birth by Sleep
mastery.
story does fall a little
Not
flat.
one, but two of
Because
you
these
village
characters are
children
all
stand
supposed
here
to
as
trust
candidates.
Xehanort. They're not supposed
Neither
to think of him as a villain
nor
right
battle
now.
for
Well,
survival.
maybe
Look at that face!
if he
Just a
didn't
will,
look
but a
evil,
just heart. Both of you may
I'd be
prevail,
more
but
prevalent
none
of believing that.
But I am
He's
sure
also
our
Ericus
guest,
here's
Master
best friend
Sam,
from childhood.
did not
Ah.
travel all this way to see our youngest
So they
prospects
trust
in
their
years
master,
fall
so they
short
trust
of the
him as
mark.
well.
Okay, that kind of makes
I
sense.
trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the
Which
examination
Ericus
begin.
is an anagram for square.
God dang
Because
it.
of course, we had to have another version of my name spelled backwards as Disney. Very trustworthy darkness.
He is so obviously evil. Like,
I know. Leonard Nimoy is not subtle.
oh my god.
Don't worry about me. You two focus on the exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
Oh my
way.
god, she literally just sent him to his room.
Seeing you two become masters.
Go to your room.
I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been
That's
out there
basically the
training just as
excuse
hard
to
as
allow
us.
Ventus to
Yeah.
enjoy the hit some balls
Stay sharp,
tutorial. Remember how simple the Mark of Mastery is, by the way, because this is their exam. Hit some balls.
Wait, isn't
Just
Daze
lodge that in the
Saurus?
back of your mind for now.
Isn't Daze Saurus? Like
DDD
all-
is Sora's Mark of Mastery exam.
Sorry, I meant DDD. I don't know why my brain went to Daze.
Like, Sora has to go through a hell of a lot more than hitting some balls.
Well, he's also very new to Keyblade training, so like, they probably figured, you know, higher situation requires higher proof of readiness.
Sora and Rika are both self-taught as opposed to these characters who
Have trained
were
for years.
trained for years, yeah. And Sora and Rika are both canonically pretty close to their power. I think it's implied that Aqua and Terra are stronger than they are, but Lingering Will is the only chance we ever have to see Sora fight one of them, like, fully powered up,
And
and
that's
it's
a special
arguable
case.
whether or not Lingering Will is fully powered up, to be honest.
Change command style. Alright. I
That
think
was
I'm getting the hang
unexpected.
of this combat.
But one must keep a still heart.
I think I
even
So,
prefer-
in
command-
trying of circumstances.
Sorry, what's up?
It was an excellent
Command styles
test,
in Birth by
one I
Sleep
chose to let
are
unfold.
very much just, if you're
Which brings us to
using
your
spells
next
of that
trial.
type, you'll enter that command spell. So if you're using a lot of fire spells, you'll enter a fire command spell,
Now,
command
Terra
style.
and Aqua, the two of you will face
It
each other
also,
in
once
combat.
activated, function really
Remember,
similarly
There
to
are
how
no
Kingdom Hearts
winners,
3's forms
only
work.
truths. For when
Although I
equal
I
powers
think
clash,
Kingdom Hearts
their
3
nature
improves
is
on it quite a bit.
revealed. Begin.
Oh, Terra's theme, I really like it.
Man, I know terrible things happen to all these characters. I just don't know
Oh
the
yeah,
context.
all these characters make mistakes, all these characters have really bad shit happen to them. But Birth by Sleep
Oh,
does not end in a happy way at all.
Terra can use darkness. Guess
He also
really
knows
is
how to
perfect.
suppress it, so
We have
I've always
deliberated
like
and
thought
reached
that
a
Master
decision.
Ericus is an asshole for this decision
Terra,
he makes here.
Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently
He
in
suppressed
check.
it. What?
But there is always next
Wait,
time.
isn't Eriquis like big
That is
time
all.
black and white? Any darkness at all must be
As our newest
expunged.
Keyblade
Yeah, that's
master,
basically
you are
Ericus's
entitled to
deal.
certain
Any
knowledge.
darkness at all is too much
Please wait here
darkness.
for further instruction.
Okay, so I can see
Hey.
that thought process from him, but
Terra,
like we
I'm
know
sorry.
that good people can have and use darkness.
Where did it come from?
Yeah.
So like to
Ericus
us,
hasn't met a Riku, considering Riku's like 6.
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Vanitas.
Not here, you won't.
Yeah, even
I
the
have to
game
keep
doesn't
up
pretend that he's not evil for very long.
I know that.
He looks
Like, it's only the
He just
characters
needs
that
a
don't
little
see it
incentive to
coming.
leave home.
Vanitas looks like possessed Riku. And I guess Sephiroth in that, like, coated in darkness way.
Sorry.
Yeah, he does kind of have, like, Riku's darkness skirt thing you saw in KH1 and in KH Recom.
There's darkness within me.
Frankly,
So what
it's
does that
shocking
matter?
if people don't have darkness in them.
It is
I'm still
canonical
need to
that
pull
the
it back.
only people in all of the
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts universe that have no darkness
indeed
are
strong.
the Princesses of
Darkness
Heart.
has nothing
They
to
are
do
the only ones. So everyone
Mr.
has some.
Xehanort.
Right.
And
Okay,
yet,
that's...
how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him
Are we
forever.
legitimately just watching
Still,
Revenge of the Sith right now?
You'd never be a master in
Yeah, a
your
lot of Star Wars references can be made. Also,
But
Mark
why?
Hamill is Ericus, so...
Help me understand,
Oh my
Master
God.
Xehanort. What is it that I
I didn't
failed to
even
learn?
hear him!
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot
Wait, are you
be
saying Luke
ignored.
Skywalker and
It can only be
Spock
channeled.
are best friends?
Yes.
Luke Skywalker and Spock are best
Thank
friends
you,
in Kingdom
mister.
Hearts, yes.
Just on that concept alone, this is hilarious.
Well, we finally get a voice actor for young Ericus. It's the guy who plays Drake in Drake and Josh.
Drake Bell? It's Drake Bell? Oh my god.
What happened?
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate.
Okay.
Yes, I understand. Farewell.
Communication mirrors? Sick.
That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of Heart are in danger.
Oh, so
Not only
Maleficent's
from the
getting
forces
started,
of
huh?
Darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new
It took her
Oh,
a
is it-
decade?
one that feeds on
We do
negativity.
Oh my god, that's like the worst evil plan! It took her 10 years?
The unversed.
I think it took her 10 years to track down all the princesses.
You are tasked with striding
Because
down
in Kingdom Hearts
any
1,
who would
that's when
upset
she finds the
balance of
last
light and
couple.
darkness.
Yeah,
The
Jasmine,
unversed are no
Kyrie...
exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort.
I
but my
think
repeated
Belle
attempts
was
to
taken,
reach
like,
him have
previously.
failed.
Hey, she had to get busy. First she had to send her own world into darkness. Then she had to start sending all the other worlds into darkness, desperately searching for 7 princesses among the countless worlds that exist.
So here we are.
And since these are
I
Disney
need you
worlds,
two
there's
to get
so
this
many
situation
freaking
under
princesses.
And in KH1,
Eliminate the
every
unversed.
character that you can summon except for the
And
genie and
find Master
Tinkerbell
Xehanort.
is from a world that fell to darkness
I
already.
have unlocked the
So,
lanes between. You may
like, Kingdom
use
Hearts 1 is
these
probably the
pathways
most
to travel
dire the
between this
situation
world
ever
and
gets.
countless others. The
And
darkness
maybe
looms
Kingdom Hearts
closer
3
than
pulls it a
usual
little
within these
close.
spaces, but your armor will protect you.
But like,
Lastly,
in Kingdom Hearts 1, the
remember
shit's
that
already been
order must
happening.
be kept. You cannot tell
Yeah,
In all the
Sora-
other
there are
games, you're
other
stopping it from
worlds.
happening before it can ever happen.
Yeah, Sora was late to the party pretty hard in KH1.
Yes,
Master.
Which, fair.
He literally got there because his
Terra.
world disappeared under his feet.
Consider this an opportunity.
He's lucky he
Second
woke up
chance for
in
you to
Traverse
change my
Town.
mind.
What?
You must know. I care for you. like
Some
my
luck,
own
but
son.
an awful lot of just the nature of how Traverse Town
Tried to
works,
have
it
my
appeared
way.
to him. It's kind of like that
I would name
room in
you
Harry
master
Potter.
In a second.
Oh, okay.
Traverse Town
How
is
am
whatever people
You
need
are
it to
You know,
be.
I was kind of wondering why we didn't see or hear about Traverse Town in 2.
Terra.
It just...
No one needed it
Mustn't
anymore. The
be
worlds had
afraid of
returned,
losing.
Okay, so it was just a refugee
Fear
site,
leads to
essentially.
obsession with power.
basically.
An obsession beckons the darkness.
Like, you might have noticed that Geppetto just has a house appear out of nowhere.
True.
Thank you.
Traverse
mister.
Town recognized there was a need
I
and
swear.
built Geppetto a house.
I will not fail you again.
How much do you think Mark Hamill was laughing at some of the lines he had to read, and how much it's Star Wars?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought he was about to eat shit. I'll be real.
It's okay.
My God, they both treat Ven as a child, don't they? Like, I know he is, but like, it's pretty clear they don't see him as an equal.
Yeah. It's definitely part of Ven's frustrations. And to be fair, it's implied that he isn't their equal on the battlefield, but he's certainly got the heart. In fact, he probably has the heart more than the other characters, because honestly, he's the only one that I don't really think makes a mistake in this game.
Oh, I saw him do
it's
that
just
to
he
me,
has to
that
deal with the
asshole.
fallout of other characters. And that's part of my problem with Ventus. I find him a little too perfect to be interesting.
Fair. Okay, so my brain like instinctively flinched because of Will.
Yeah.
And then it flinched again because he turned his Keyblade into that rider thing, and he did that to me in the fight, and I didn't much appreciate it.
Yeah, you get to use the rider as basically replacing the gummy ship. And then you will, unfortunately, you don't get to use the whip Keyblade or the big gun forms. Those were invented for Will.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, Keyblade transformations are kind of in their infancy right now.
Enchanted.
This is
Okay, yeah, this is a Sleeping Beauty, isn't it?